I'm Ian from Wing Leader, and I've been looking for bits of aeroplanes since 1978. Let me show you some interesting things from in the shed. Today's Spitfire secret is this little piece of metal. It usually appears as a blurry dot in photos, but today we'll bring it into a little more focus for you. It also involves a rope round your waist. This today is a broken but interesting bit of Spitfire. It's a little instructional label off the engine cowling. There were two ways of starting a Spitfire. The traditional way, you'd pull up a trolley accumulator, the wheeled thing, plug it in, and that would provide you with enough power to get the engine started. But if that wasn't available, in an emergency, Irk would put hand crank into a hole on the side of the cowling and crank it hard while you sat in your cockpit and twiddled your moustache. And this is the instructional label that tells you how to do it, and also how to do it safely. It's a rare example of 1930s health and safety. You can read a couple of words on it. There's hand there, definitely, aircraftsman, his waist, and to prevent. And what it should say completely is hand turning gear for maintenance only. If used for emergency starting, aircraftsman must have a rope from his waist to the undercarriage to prevent him falling into the air screw, which really would be a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it? Big spinning blades, not what you need. So, on the side of the cowling, just past the wing leading edge, there's this label. Above it there's a hole. Into that goes a starting handle, and that's where it was cranked. You see them on photos, it's a little blur, and this one came out of the crash of Spitfire X4773 with the sad loss of Sergeant White back in 1943. In this cheeky topless shot, you can see what's going on under the cowlings. There's a big sprocket and chain arrangement, and once the Irk whirls the handle, the chain takes the movement to where it's needed. So if you want to start your Mark I Spitfire in an emergency, and you've got a hand crank, remember to keep that rope tied tight around your waist. Health and safety gone mad.